Do I have your attention now? Yesterday, I went live for a few minutes to tell you about this challenge that I'm running this week. I'm calling it the Service Provider to Trusted Advisor Challenge. If you want to know more about it, the landing page is at this link here, bit.ly/Trusted Advisor Challenge. So you can check that out. But I wanted to tell you a little bit more about that challenge and tell you that it's not too late. Yes, we started yesterday. Today is day 2, but you can catch up. So what we're doing this week is looking at ways that you can reposition how your clients and how your prospective clients view you and view your firm, right? Do they view you as a service provider or worse, an order taker? Or do they view you as a trusted and valued advisor? So the challenge this week is to go through many learning lessons every single day, a small homework assignment every single day, and then work to reposition your firm from that service provider to trusted advisor. That's what the challenge is all about. And so the way it works is every day I go live for a learning lesson and then give homework and Q&A. I'm asking you to complete the homework and post the homework. It's all in this closed Facebook, a private Facebook group, so it's a safe place. No one else outside of that group can see it. It's only the small group that's going through this challenge. But we're all here to help each other. We're all here to support each other. So you can post your homework. You can get feedback. I'll give you feedback. We'll do Q&A at the end of every session. And another thing that is available, it's not required, but it's available, is there's a VIP and Backstage Pass that you can purchase if you like. The challenge itself is free. You can go through all of the training, go through all of the Q&A, all of those things. Do all of the work for free, no cost, 5 days, some bonuses in there as well. Or if you want to level up, get hot seated, go backstage, hear from some industry experts that will come in as our guest. Somebody that's coming in today, in fact, is Matthew Ray Scott. He's the owner, the founder of Feed the Agency. We'll have Duo Dickinson later this week. We'll have Nikita Morell later this week. She's a copywriter for architects, and we'll have Patrick McLeamy, the former CEO of HOK, and others as our special guests in the VIP. So if you want access to that, there's the link again right up above my head where you can access that. But what I want to encourage you to think about is, and what we talked about yesterday in our first session, is certainly who your ideal client is. And I know that blows a lot of people's mind. What do you mean I've got to narrow it down to one? I'm asking you to pick an ideal client for the function of this challenge this week so that we can dig in to who that ideal client is, how we serve them, etc. Because here's the thing, here's the point. The more you know about that ideal client, the better you understand that ideal client. And here's a question. Can you get to the point where you understand your client's life, your client's business, maybe even better than they do, right? Because if you get to the point where you know your ideal client so well that you can have a positive impact and you can make a positive change in their life, in their business, you will certainly be elevated to that point of trusted advisor, valued advisor. You will start to attract the people that are looking for someone to help them make positive change. So we talked about that a lot yesterday. We talked about the fact that there is a way to rise above, to transcend being that service provider, that order taker. When someone says, hey, I need a permit set for this project, why do they need that? Right? Why? What is it that they're trying to accomplish? What is it that they have in their head that they're trying to accomplish that then causes them to need a permit set? Of course, you're going to provide a permit set to them, but can you do something in addition to, en route to creating that permit set that makes their business better, that makes their life better, whatever their context is? So that's a little view of what we talked about yesterday in the challenge. I want to keep this really short, and usually when I do these, I try to make them very interactive and take your comments and engage in that way. I'm going to end this here in just a minute or two. So if you have questions, if you have comments, I'll come back later into the comment section and respond to you. But I just wanted to give you this little bit of insight about what day one of the challenge was like. And then day two, we're going to continue. 5 days, the 5-day Service Provider to Trusted Advisor Challenge. It's free. It's for architects. If you want to take part in that, I encourage you to go to bit.ly/Trusted Advisor Challenge. Sign up. It's not too late. You can catch up. It's really easy, right? We've only done 1 day so far. Today's day 2. You can still get into this. You can still watch yesterday's the recording of yesterday's session. Plus, I opened up the Backstage to everybody yesterday, so you can see what that's like. So you can catch up and you can align with this process and the challenge over the course of this week. And again, if you say, hey, I can't make it live at noon Eastern every day, that's fine. That's fine. All of these sessions are recorded. They stay inside the group, and you can watch them. You can get the homework. You can download the worksheets and do them and all of those things. So I encourage you to think about it. If you're an architect, if you're frustrated because you're competing for projects, maybe they're projects you want, maybe they're projects you don't want. You're just trying to survive. But if you're tired of competing for projects and you would rather attract clients that you love to work with, and fees that you know that you deserve, think about taking the challenge. Service Provider to Trusted Advisor Challenge, 5 days this week. There's the link to sign up. I hope I see you today.